I love how pretty and fresh and cute this look is, so get ready with me while I show you how to recreate it. I have done all my skincare. I'm just putting on a little bit of the Lumi Glotion from L'Oreal across my cheeks, down my nose, just to get a little bit of a glow, and then I'm gonna keep the foundation really, really light. I love just putting coverage right where I need it, so I'm going to literally draw on a few patches with this Merit complexion stick. I'm the shade Dune, and then they have a dense brush of their own, so I just blend it out with that by patting and kind of sweeping so that it shears out a little bit. But you see how this just gives me coverage right where I need it, and I will finish this off by also doing a little bit of concealer. I'm mainly going to target my under eyes with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, around my nose where I get a little bit of redness, and any other tiny discolorations I see will get just a little bit of concealer so that mainly my natural skin is showing through. Before I move on to eyes, I will just set my T-zone where I get a little shiny underneath the eyes, down the sides of the nose. This is the Jouer Soft Focus Powder in Translucent, and I'm using a Real Techniques brush just so that I get shine and glow in the right places on my skin without looking greasy in photos. I always use the Kosas Air Brow. This is the shade Taupe. It gives such a soft, fluffy look to the brow. So I brush my brows down and make sure that I'm touching the skin so that I actually get a little color on there. I did it on this side already. And then when I brush back up, they just really stick and they look nice and soft. We're kind of moving away from the over laminated brow and into this style of brow where you can still see the brow hairs, but it's just nicely filled and a little less dramatic, so to speak. I prime my lids with the Milk Hydro Grip, and I just got my hands on the Patrick Ta palette, so this is what I'll be using to do this look. I'm going to use the cooler side of this palette. The other side is warm shades, and I'm using a nice fluffy blending brush. This is the BK Beauty 202 brush. I'm going to start with the lighter shade, and then I'm going to layer it up with slightly deeper shades after. So just blending across the eyelid. Oh, she is pigmented. All right. Across the lid and then up into the eye socket, following the shape of my eye. And I will just blend, 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 blend until this looks nice. And for a little extra depth at the outer part of the eye, I'm going to move down to the next shade, same brush, picking up just a teeny bit and blending it at the outer half of the eye, and then again taking that up into the rest of the eyeshadow, and then bringing it in just a little bit into the crease, blending forward to distribute the color. For the inner corner, I don't want to use a matte shade, which is what that palette consists of, so I just found kind of a shimmery shade from another palette, and I'm going to pop that just around the tear duct, just so we have a little bit of brightness somewhere on the eye, especially since the rest of the shadows are matte. Finishing touch, I'm taking both of the lighter shades on a flat shading brush. This is the E55 from Sigma, and I'm just going to do that right beneath the brow very lightly, and then drag that down a bit to diffuse out that nice socket color. I love that this is a softer daytime cat eye. So I've drawn a really thin line just from the center of my eye out to the outer corner. And now I picked up this liner, which is the Persona Cosmetics Plum Eyeliner. I put it on a little flat angled brush so that I can just very easily sketch out a little soft line using this brush, and then connect that back into my liner to make a nice cat eye. As I'm doing a lot today, I had to pop on some of my Kiss Impress lashes, which go underneath. I put 2 longs and a short, and now I'm gonna put on mascara to complete the eye look. If you know, you know, the Milani Anti-Gravity Mascara is my absolute fave that you can get at Target. I think it just looks so pretty, so great at building. The pretty flush on the cheek in this look. So I'm using the Persona Cosmetics Cream Blush in Bubble, and this is the BK Beauty 109 brush, and I'm actually going to diffuse this out over the entire cheek so we get that really pretty wash of color that has a little vibrancy but doesn't feel too overpowering and clowny. I'm gonna softly overline my lips with a neutral lip liner. This is Persona Cosmetics in Almond, and now we're gonna do kind of a soft, juicy lip. This is the liner plus the Merit lipstick in Baby. And now I'm going in with a classic pink Juicy Tube from Lancome just to really amp up the shine and make this lip look even softer. A final touch of glow everywhere, but not on my eyes so that I don't make my mascara run. I'm clearly no Taylor Hill. I'm not a supermodel, but I love this look. Let me know if you have any questions below. Use whatever products you have that are similar, but if you need any of my recommendations or want to know what I have used, I do have my link to my TikTok shop. If you click the little shopping bag, you can find this blush and a lot of other things that I use regularly there.